Title update 1.05 is now live in Assassin's Creed Mirage, and today we are gonna be talking about it. It should be released right now when you're watching the video, or it already has been released. Stay tuned for that. What's up guys, my name is Franky Boy. On this channel I am covering everything regarding Assassin's Creed, so please stay here a while and listen if you like to. I would love to welcome you guys since we are all about The Witcher and Assassin's Creed on this channel. Patch 1.05, it's live right now, 4 AM Pacific time, 7 AM Eastern time, got you covered. Alright, as for the sizes, PlayStation 5, the new PlayStation 5 Slim, it only has a limited amount of space, so of course the update is only 2.8 gigabytes. Just joking guys. For Xbox we have the 3 gigabytes or 3.5. For PC we have the 4.21. PlayStation 4 has the biggest patch with almost 6 gigabytes. But I guess not a lot of you guys are playing on PS4, and I would generally totally recommend getting a next-gen console if you can afford it. First up, we got some bug fixes, and this was totally needed, of course. We have the option to enable or disable chromatic aberration. If you don't know what chromatic aberration is, it's like, in Germany we call it Farbsaum. Basically, when you take a photo of a forest at bright sunlight, then you have like these purple borders around the leaves, etc. And that is it. That is a chromatic aberration, and you can now turn it on or toggle it off. And I would totally toggle it off because it doesn't appear to the normal human eye in general, I would say. Also, we had a huge bug whilst wearing the fire demon outfit, and they fixed that because we weren't able to receive the shards we need for the Isu armor, and that's a total catastrophe. So definitely a needed fix. Also, Basim has an equal chance to play any takedown animation from front executions, so you can now experience a lot more different executions when fighting from the front. Some store rewards were issued. I don't know what the problem was, to be honest with that one, so I just take it as granted. Also, the fire eater enemies, those with a large oil jar on the back, they are now one-hit kill when throwing a knife, breaking the oil jar, and of course this should explode and kill them immediately, and it now works. That is a long needed change, and it didn't make any sense at all that they weren't one-hit kill. 3 quests that are updated, like speak with Ali. Ali isn't stuck anymore. Follow the fiery trail, that is fixed, and also Nihal's calling. I didn't have quest issues with those 3 quests, so doesn't matter to me, but maybe a lot of you guys had problems. You can now play the game and progress. We also have some updates for graphics, UI and animations, some just general improvements on environment, visual effects and weapons. And I have to say, I didn't see many problems, but I saw problems with the fire. Assassin's Creed Mirage had large problems with the fire. I was invited to early access gameplay at Ubisoft Bordeaux, and the fire did look trashy at some points, but sometimes it looked normal, and I guess this still was a problem. And I have to say, the fire in Valhalla, Mirage, Valhalla, Odyssey and Origins did look better. Maybe they fixed that. Also, they fixed some NPC navigation, animation and interaction issues, which is awesome. Happy to have them fix that. Also, cloth corruption on NPCs and animation fixes for the unnatural leg movement for Basim. I don't know, maybe that happened to me from time to time where he like stuttered, but it didn't appear to happen often for me in my case. We have various other fixes, FOV slider bug, NPC rendering from short distance. Okay, that is a huge problem, like an NPC popping up, have the eyes render in, have the clothes render in. Oh man, that gets me out of the game, of course. That should be fixed. Same goes for the store page display. I don't know if it's like the store of the traders in the game, or it's the in-game store where you can spend Helix credits or money. Not sure. Oh, I think in this case we actually spend money because they don't have that many items to get for Helix credits. Yeah, and we had some bugs with opening medium chests. That has also been fixed, as well as some other things. Audio has been fixed. You can now turn off the background music during Call to Prayer. I think Call to Prayer is a mission, and some animal sound effects have been fixed. I kind of miss these animal bosses we had in Assassin's Creed Origins. I totally liked that. I think they should have implemented like an elephant boss like we had back then. It was so fun. And fun fact, I started my German channel with a video on those elephant bosses in Assassin's Creed Origins. That was my origin, my YouTube origin in this case. Alright, some compatibility updates for haptic suits, etc. and some stability improvements. PS5 players can be happy again because you can now have the fixed time tracking for hours. You can now see how many hours you played. I think I played 40 to 50 hours in total on my systems. I played on PC and on PS5. Also, they have some more fixes like offline achievements, etc. And we have a spoiler update, which I won't cover here because some of you guys might have not finished the game and this will be a total disaster for you to know. You know, I started to play Valhalla again in 2023 and I'm planning on a video on it. After 3 years of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I played through all of it. I played each and every expansion. I bought almost any of those microtransactions. I did everything I could in Valhalla. And I think after 3 years, I will cover like an update video, how it feels 3 years later with all those new features, those new expansions that popped in. And we don't have these seasonal updates anymore, which is quite sad, but they caused a lot of bugs. So it's better to keep them out of the game, I guess, and you can now get them for free anyways, like those rewards, not the expansion or the seasonal update with the snow in the area, etc. But yeah, it felt so good to finally be walking in Norway again and then go over to England and build your own settlement. It's so much fun, and I think like I sometimes underestimated how much fun I had in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I was always looking forward to Assassin's Creed Mirage being shorter, but right now I'm feeling like I kind of missed this large open world, except for like the areas that made no sense in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. There were some areas just being areas just to stretch out the game and get more game time on the paper, but not more fun in general. So the content sometimes should have been a little bit better, but the start is very magical. I like the short DLCs, I really like the roguelite DLC, and I like the end of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, also the city building and the river raids. I think it has some really nice modes and some really nice adventures to it, and I was immediately like thrown into this world and had so much fun. It felt like coming home after 3 years of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I actually only played it once. So I mean, I have almost 450 or 500 hours in that game, but I only finished it once, which is a shame, I guess. Looking forward to your thoughts on that. Would you want me to make like a video, is Valhalla worth it after 3 years, where I sum it up and tell you everything that changed and tell you a little bit how it feels to come back to it? Might be worth a try. It also might be worth a try to subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much for tuning in. I will speak to you in the next videos, and goodbye.